To close, I have one more exclusive title to share with you.
Stand by for Titanfall.
I thought they took out the UK price.
Hey guys, Nick here. So yeah, Respawn Entertainment announced the release of their new game Titanfall at E3, and you should be excited if you're not. And the reason that you should be excited is that Respawn is essentially the reincarnation of the team that pioneered the Call of Duty series and essentially made Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2. So all of the people who had major influence in those games are now on this new team, Respawn Entertainment, and they are creating a new shooter which they hope to redefine the whole genre with. So this is their site. Respawn.com, you can go there if you want, but I just want to point out a couple of things. I'm going to show some gameplay and stuff and give a bit of opinions and such, but first I like to do this because it's really cool to look at their team. If you go to, I believe, company, it will tell you all about the members of their team. So if you look, the important thing to note here is past projects. Now look, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty 4, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty 4, Call of Duty 2, Call of Duty, Medal of Honor Allied Assault. This dude has been there a long time. He's been there since this team essentially started. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty 4, Call of Duty 2, StarCraft Ghost, whatever, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty 4, and the list just goes on and on. All of these people have made all of, essentially this is the team that made Call of Duty 4 and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. And if you didn't know, they had some fight with Activision, which is the publisher who publishes Call of Duty games, so essentially, you know, their boss or whatever. They had a fight with them about money or something, got into an argument, and essentially they all got fired/quit and made Respawn Entertainment. And that's the reason Modern Warfare 2 didn't really get attention, is mainly because the people who made it all got fired. So, you know, it was a bit difficult for them to actually do anything, seeing as they had no power anymore. But the main point here is you can go through this list yourself if you're really interested and see how many of these people worked on Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2 and, you know, the previous Call of Duties. But yeah, this is essentially the team who made the games that were great, and you know, hopefully Titanfall will be just as good.
I should have been here. They're going to call us marauders, terrorists, or worse. I'm sorry.
So this is the trailer that they showed at the Xbox E3 conference. This is, I guess, single player, whatever, the storyline, you know, futuristic. You got some cool autonomous robot things and, you know, big giant planes and a lot of really modern, like, you got a space shot. And, yeah, it looks really cool. It looks kind of like a cross between Call of Duty and Halo. Like, you see they got these little jetpack things, the dude's running along the wall, some pretty cool things happen. You go into this giant robot, and these giant robots called Titans are in multiplayer. So hopefully it's not too OP. It'd be kind of cool if it was like a 30 kill streak and you get a huge giant robot called a Titan or whatever. But yeah.
This is our land, and I will fight for it.
The fleet's counting on you.
I don't know if there's any honor left on the frontier. I don't know if there ever was. I just know I'm gonna make them pay.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome CEO of Respawn Entertainment, Vince Zampella.
Hello, everyone. It feels really great to be back on this stage and finally sharing with you Titanfall. The team at Respawn has been hard at work pushing the boundaries of multiplayer gaming. Partnering with Microsoft has given us an amazing opportunity to define what this generation of gaming has to offer beyond just hardware. For Titanfall, we were able to take advantage of Xbox Live Cloud Compute to provide experiences that just weren't possible before on console. This is Steve Fukuda, game director at Respawn Entertainment. He's going to give you a little taste of the gameplay. Steve?
Jump control, this is Phantom 1, flight of 3, 50 clicks from IP links, KBS 2.25.
And after a good 10 seconds of just waiting for the game to start, they're going to actually show us some 7v7, I believe it is, multiplayer gameplay of Titanfall. And my first impression is that it looks a lot like a combination of Call of Duty and Halo, because you've got the whole Halo concept of the whole like jetpacks and more vehicle based, and I don't know, it really feels like Call of Duty crossed with Halo to me. And this I don't quite get what happens here. He like jumps 200 feet and somehow doesn't die. Was there like a rope or something? Like I saw other ropes. Not quite sure. Maybe he like activated his jetpack. Not quite sure what went on there. But if you look at things here, you'll notice you've got crosshairs for your gun. You have your minimap in the top left-hand corner. You've got your ammo indicator in the bottom right. You know, it looks just a lot like Call of Duty, and that's probably because it's made by the people who essentially made Call of Duty. So I'm trusting them to do proper things with this game, and you know, hopefully it'll be pretty cool. And you can see they've got the whole giant robot thingy, and it doesn't look like it's being OP, but I'm hoping that we don't have that being a main component in the game, because if it's anything like World at War had tanks, right? And tanks were kind of OP in a sense. Like they weren't really good. It was just really annoying when somebody else went into them, because it was one of those things that I find bad players used more. Like they weren't really that fun. You couldn't really do that well with them. Like I know some people have gone like 40 kill streaks or whatever with tanks, but I find that they just ruined World at War, among other things, of course. But I really didn't like them, and you know how they implement these OP vehicles, if they are OP, which I'm assuming so, because it wouldn't make sense for Giant Robot to not be too good. But we'll see. So yeah, you've got hit markers, you've got you know, you can aim down sight, you've got points when you get kills and stuff. It really looks Call of Duty-y, and yeah, I'm not sure if this is Xbox gameplay. Actually, yeah, it must be Xbox gameplay. And the file itself is 1080p 60 frames per second, which means that the game will run at 1080p 60 frames per second on Xbox, which is really good for you Xbox players. So we now see that the Titan means the giant robot, and if you go back to the beginning of this gameplay, like a minute or two back, you'll notice that in the bottom left hand corner it says building Titan, and there's a countdown counting down from I think around 90 seconds, so about a minute and a half to build the Titan, and then you can, I guess, call it in like a kill streak. So it's I don't really understand that. I'd prefer not to have a countdown timer thing. Like if you just have to survive 90 seconds to get super OP giant robot thing, I think people will just hide in corners for 90 seconds and then get their super giant OP robot Titan, whatever you want to call it. And I don't know, but that's a bit concerning for me. But other than that, you know, I think they'll do well. I'll probably end up buying this game, and I'll probably play it, see if it's good, and yeah. Now, for those of you who are paying attention, you'll know that at the beginning of the video, the Xbox dude said this would be an exclusive, but it's actually not an exclusive. It will be available on PC as well, and also Xbox 360, which I think is kind of interesting, showing that, you know, games will still be available on the older generation consoles. Another interesting thing that I saw on Twitter was that Vince Zampella said that Titanfall will have dedicated servers. Now, I'm assuming that this is for Xbox because it's kind of assumed PC would get dedicated servers, and if it does get dedicated servers for Xbox, I think that would be kind of cool because not very many games have dedicated servers on Xbox, and that would, you know, prevent a lot of problems with connections, and I think that would help make this, you know, one of the top shooters to date. And I'm really excited for this game. Hopefully you're excited too. Let me know below in the comments, and yeah, so this was kind of a long video, but thanks for watching. Please like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe for some more, and I'll see you later. Bye.